Do 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 do. Come on,
It only
Pennsylvania.
takes a
with
little
your funk,
bit
yeah.
of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
We started. This is it.
This is reasonable.
Not yet. We got you.
Yes, sir.
Now,
This is the ignorant shit you like.
I am King
This
Cooler.
is the ignorant shit you like. This is the ignorant shit you like. This is the ignorant shit you like.
When a motherfucker got a 9 chasing a chicken.
Bombs.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
We are live.
Can you hear them? I can't hear them. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Special edition.
Yo, rolling with my niggas. Rolling
do
with the
that again.
bitches.
Don't do that shit again. G.
Hey, that's all. That's all them aunties say now. It's Ted's. That's how they be at Ted's. That's all. Come on.
Hey, hit the politics, baby. Hey.
Politics as usual.
Yeah, it's flipping back and forth.
Told you.
Let's go.
Special edition of
64%.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast tonight on election night. Joined tonight by the illest of all Jeffs, Jeff the illest.
Man. Let's go. 79%.
Walla Guala is in the building.
Who?
Walla Guala.
Man. Puerto Rico.
Oh!
Puerto Rico.
We
Man.
clearly defined the difference between, on the last pod, this past Thursday, we clearly defined what's the difference between a Puerto Rican and a Mexican.
Yeah.
Right?
We did, didn't we?
Right.
Puerto
Coach Moses is in the building. Hand claps again. Politics. Politics. You got to play the whole thing, man.
You got a projection.
Politics as usual.
And a projection is coming through.
Louisiana. That's expected. That's
And just to bring back an oldie but goodie, a good friend of the podcast, former podcast colleague, and future politician herself or lawyer.
/ lawyer.
Yeah. Delcia is here.
Hey.
She came to fuck shit up.
She would not be on screen, but she is here. You can hear her voice and
You
everything.
know the voice.
That's it.
Are you listening to Glorilla?
I fuck with Glow Heavy.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Man, I'm telling you, the aunties got that in their top
That shit hard.
5.
Look at this
This
nigga
shit.
here. This
That
nigga.
whole album.
You can
Nice.
fuck with Glorilla, but you won't fuck with Sexy Red, though.
No.
No.
Neither
I'm,
one of you
I'm
niggas
fucking
do.
with Sexy Red too.
All right, then. There you go.
Fuck that dirty motherfucker.
Man.
There you go.
That nasty.
I mean,
You know you play
just
that
like
song-
her counterparts too.
You know you all play that song. Y'all wanted beef between them two, but you know you play that song on that.
I don't want no
on that
beef.
album.
What?
People, you know, people wanted beef between them two.
I don't know. I don't, but
Somehow, some way, we older. That's why.
oh,
But them young, you know, they. I was surprised that they fuck with each other. But needless to say,
I'm not. I wasn't, but yeah, go ahead.
Was it?
give me a rewind. Rewind again. Rewind one more time.
Iowa caucus.
I am King Bula, Jamal Shabazz. Pum, 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 pum.
No, I got a question for you. It's been far too long.
Hit me that. Hit that blackly black, please. Did you get that?
Today's the day.
Did you get that prompt I told you? You didn't? Gotcha. Go ahead. What's the question? Assalamu alaikum.
It's been far too long.
What's up?
Where did you get King Bula from?
My mother.
Ah, okay.
My mother came into my house one day when the babies were small. And I'm sitting in my essence, relaxing in my room. She comes in. This is when she, when she was part of the family fabric at one point in time. And she says, look at you, sitting there like you're King Bula Bula. So she was
Oh,
signifying.
Okay, she was signifying on you.
She was signifying, saying that I look like one of them kings from from the motherland, with everything surrounded around me and shit like that. Because I'm in my, I'm doing my thing.
You was in your element.
I was in my element, in my essence.
Yeah.
My shirt was off. I'm in my essence. And called me King Bula Bula. And that's what started the whole King Bula situation. Now, it's not to be confused with other niggas that's named Bula or Bulu. Shout out to Bulu Master.
Yeah, shout out to Bula Man.
There's another nigga named Bula that's from Philly. We cross paths on Twitter and everything, but I always know King Bula.
AKA,
Yes.
no, it should be really Jamal Hooks, AKA King Bula.
Man,
I don't go by the slave master's last name, sir.
Listen,
It's Jamal Shabazz.
breaking news. New Mexico damn near tied.
The slave's last name?
Slave master's last name. I only got to use it when I'm doing governmental things.
Got you.
Yeah,
Pop it.
yeah.
Which is,
New Mexico
Yeah,
is
we got to sign the
tied.
checks and everything. But otherwise, Jamal Shabazz is what it is. It's the attribute. King Bula. Two different people.
Miss Bell, what's good?
So we are doing the election night podcast.
Facebook Live.
We got CNN on, but we are going to update on different things that we're seeing and stuff like that.
That's fine.
Okay. Sound guy Mike on the boards. Yes, we will be podcasting on Thursday also.
I'll be on the box, bringing the big vinyl. Thursday.
Where?
Wax Ramen and Vinyl Bar.
Where's that at?
Chicago Avenue, right off Ashland.
That's a Lee Farmer shit, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm bringing the
You doing New Year's Eve, right? I heard you doing New Year's Eve. Where
New
you at?
Year's Eve is at the Willis Tower.
Really?
Yes, I got all the info. 150 unlimited drinks and food.
Hey.
For what?
The Willis Tower, the JDI New Year's Eve experience.
What?
That means you're going to be playing Stove God Cooks and
And
what's
playing
the name?
everything.
All night long?
Willis Tower JDI experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a room. World has a room. Khalik has a room. And MH Tudor has a room. And then we got special for. I don't want to give it away.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about the acts, but I tell you one, he has one of the best albums this year.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm gonna keep it like that. But $150 ticket, unlimited everything, top shelf. So please,
$150
if you-
per person, top shelf,
yes,
unlimited everything.
unlimited everything,
So Kamala wins New York according to Time.
of course.
I'm gonna be on vacation, but I'm gonna buy a ticket and I want you to do like a
Okay, that's
thing
fine.
so
That's
somebody
fine.
that would love to go that
Do it
couldn't
on the
afford
show.
to go
Yeah, do it on
That's
the show.
fine.
could be able to go.
Man,
According to the
appreciate
Associated
that.
Press.
Some real shit. That's some real shit.
I
Dusty.
appreciate that. Oh God, I appreciate that.
Because
Man,
it sounds
man.
like it's going to be a great time.
Oh, man.
And if I wasn't going to be gone, I'd be there.
Man.
But I still feel like somebody should be there.
No problem.
My
I got you.
representation.
We'll do it on the
Yeah.
show. We'll do a giveaway.
Here's a comment that comes in. 57% of Floridians voted for women's reproductive rights, but 57% did not vote for the candidate who supports women's reproductive rights. That's wild to me.
What up, Onika? Mike Walden, what up?
What up, Mike?
Magic Mike.
Fani Willis is voted back into office
Hand clap.
down in Georgia. She got a thug on probation for 15 years.
He ain't going to make it.
Damn.
Hit it, man.
Dude, 1 year probation is a lot. 15
We got a
years,
we got a projection.
a straight narrow,
We got a projection
Dude,
on
You
the
think it's
move.
almost impossible to do?
it's very impossible.
What's the projection?
It's on its way.
Like, it's set up for him to
A
fail.
lot of people saying that.
I mean, because I know several people that's been out on federal probation in 2 years, 1.5 years,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin
The
on the
most was
move.
5.
Battlegrounds.
15.
Battlegrounds.
And the person that was on the 5 years definitely got their asses violated. And it wasn't even some shit they did. It was just some shit that they was around.
15 is a lot now.
15 years is a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot
And
to
now
be
that he is
good.
out of jail, the fight to stay sober gonna be so hard for him.
Motherfucker said Trump is winning in all the states where marrying your sister is okay.
Damn.
Hit it. This
Reasonable in this podcast.
This is my prediction so far as I see the map. She's going to win all the battleground states except Georgia. And that's what's going to take over the top. It is tied in New Mexico.
Who goes to New Mexico?
Man, people go to New Mexico. It's popping out there.
What's out there?
Shit. Tour shit.
All I know about is Santa Fe.
That's it. Put your, what do you call it? The little Mexican cloth. You know what I'm saying? Next polls are closed. We got a projection.
The one that had a
Of
switch?
course. Of course.
He look possessed.
Montana is red.
Who the fuck
and
been in Montana in this room? Raise your
not
hand.
me. And Utah.
Never been there.
Never been there.
Never
So
been
Utah,
I've been to Utah before.
you been to Utah?
Beautiful.
Utah, you been to the mountains of Utah?
Yes.
When it's snow on the ground and everything, or what?
Yes.
What part? Salt Lake City or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like beautiful.
It is?
Hell
Never
yeah.
been there.
It's a lot of money there too.
No,
It's not a
people
Money.
who are watching these numbers, don't panic.
A lot of people are panicking.
I see.
A lot of people on Twitter are panicking. A lot of people are
You,
panicking.
you gotta let it play out.
Let it play. Don't panic.
Look at Pennsylvania. God damn it! Look at Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Look at Pennsylvania.
We up 7%. Well, let me not say we.
We,
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
we.
Oh, yeah,
we up 7%.
We here now. It's Tuesday.
We up 7% right now.
43% count.
It's split vote. Michigan is what?
Michigan is
5%. Go ahead, talk to him, Jeff.
Michigan is 51%.
I ain't surprised.
16%
It's early
reported.
though.
It's early.
It's early.
Here's what the exit polls in Georgia are saying so far, Coach Delcia and Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Sound guy. White men, 28% for the vice president, 74% for Trump. White women, 29%, 69% for Trump. Black men, 81%. Hand claps to that.
Yes, sir.
16% for Trump. Black women, 90%, 8% for Trump. Latino men, 53%, 45% for Trump. Latino women, 59%, 40% for Trump. All other races, 42% for the vice president, 55% for Trump. This is in Georgia exit polls. So we're not just giving around. We're just not going to talk about Chicago or Illinois. We talk about anything that we see as far as this election is based. Never doubt white America's unity for racism. Bombs.
Hit it.
Did you do early voting?
Did
at all?
someone really doubt it?
Some people really have rose-colored glasses nowadays.
Well, they need to go outside and touch some grass or some shit.
Hit
because
it.
The reality has it that just we not that is progressive.
Oh, no, that's
as people
2020.
would love to think.
Uh-oh.
But yes, I did early voting.
I did too. Mail in
Did
ballot.
early voting?
Mail in ballot.
Mail in.
Mail
ballot.
in?
Yep.
Mail in ballot.
Which was actually easier than anything anybody could have ever done.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck wants to wait 3 hours in line when that shit could be mailed to your house?
What's up, Onika? Be able. What up?
You all can call in if you want. Let me know. Onika, you got my number. Call in if you want. Be able. Same thing with you. Magic Mike also.
Damn, word to be able.
People, do not panic. Battleground states are open.
Dame Dash revealed that he voted for Kamala because he wants weed to be legal and women to retain their rights. Hand claps.
Man.
That's the only thing I want to hear from him ever. All the other shit he's talking about, I don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear from Le'Veon Bell?
And he getting the fuck up out of here if she wins?
That's what he said. He said
Where he gonna go?
He said he leaving the country if she wins.
And that dude owed child support.
He ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
He's stuck.
Shit.
Take care of your kids, bro.
First of all, it ain't even that easy to immigrate into other countries like that.
Then why do niggas talk like they can though?
Because they asses ain't did no research and they listening to another stupid motherfucker. Because in order to become a resident in Canada, like you have to show real life paper, like liquid cash. And do you already have a job lined up over here?
To keep it local, Coach Delcia, Jeff,
Tino.
Eileen O'Neill Burke, former prosecutor, law division judge, and appellate court justice, has won the Cook County State's Attorney's Office.
Expected.
Well, that's
expected.
She beat Bob Fioretti.
I'm kind of glad she beat Fioretti.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Why I couldn't even
wanna-
really take that nigga serious? Because all
For
I thought
Fioretti?
about was the fucking guy from The Wire.
that's what he looked like. Now.
That's it, right? Like,
Fioretti?
yeah, and that was the goddamn guys. That was his name.
Yes, it was.
His name is what?
Fioretti.
Fioretti, yes.
Bombs, hit that.
Nick,
Go ahead.
what's
I just
good?
want people to understand this new state's attorney
Uh-huh.
that got elected.
Yeah.
I just want people to understand now. Don't be crying when she started locking everybody up. Because this is what y'all wanted.
She not fucking around.
This is what y'all wanted. Don't be crying now. Talking about we going to jail for this. We being locked up for this. Don't be crying now.
She's not fucking around.
Because if you voted for her or you didn't vote for her, I hope y'all paid attention to what she stands
you
on.
You pushed a progressive state's attorney that was about making change, and y'all didn't like it. Now you got that old Chicago regime that would throw your ass in that lockup and not give a fuck and throw away the key.
Dude,
And,
that second
and
round
her
on
father,
that Jussie Smollett shit
What'd you
was
say?
the second round of Jussie
That's
Smollett
it.
shit
That's it.
was to bring down Kim Fox.
That's it.
He ended up being collateral damage up in that shit because they really just wanted to investigate her, but they can't do her and not do him.
That's
but
it.
they found nothing but the special prosecutor. He thought that she should be disbarred.
No. When when she stepped away from it, she did the right thing. When she recused herself, she did the right thing.
I mean, she could have handled it way better than she did.
Because it reminds me, like with Fannie Willis.
Tino, you stupid.
With that Fannie Willis situation. And they found out that she was fucking with my man. You know what I'm saying? That's what held up that trial. It fucked everything up. Instead of saying, yo, either don't hire him or you find somebody else. Kim Fox said, hey, step back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put myself in the mix. I'm out.
I know this. When the new mayor is elected, the new mayor and this new state's attorney, they're going to be lock and step together.
Man.
Watch what I tell y'all.
Man. And it's going to be, we're going to be in for a big surprise.
That means Prick, we're going to be gone too?
Oh, yeah.
You say, oh, yeah. What
I
about
can't
you?
even believe she's still alive.
About what? About her being gone?
She going to be going out of office
She
too?
gonna
I
retire.
think she going to win again if she run again.
Don't
For
she
Cook
run
County.
what's going on right now?
I'm talking about, no. What I'm talking about is
You said if them two going to be lock and step.
because right now, the citizens in this city don't like the mayor and then like Kim Fox because their progressive stances, Democrat-led cities, is weak on crime. So
Well,
the new mayor that's probably going to be elected is probably going to be, quote unquote, strong on crime. This new state's attorney person that just got elected, she's strong on crime. So they're going to be lock in step. This is why I said what I said.
well, Chicago got the mayor they fucking voted for.
They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
They got the mayor they fucking
But
voted for.
they hate 'em
That's
now.
what the fuck y'all get.
They hate him now.
Right. But the thing is,
Mr. Every
the only
3-day
reason-
manicure,
the
every
only-
7-day haircut.
Right. The reason why he got
Corny
in
ass
because he
nigga.
was an everyday dude and he understood where people came from.
Now he
Especially the
don't.
tickets.
But now he don't though. He could give a fuck less. Cause everything he ran off of, he's doing the exact opposite now.
Yeah. He's still sticking up for him too. Them teachers still sticking up for him.
Yeah, because
The teacher come in the store that I was letting them know, let her know that. Hey,
I
look,
hope Brandon Johnson is prepared to be like Lori Lightfoot, one and fucking done.
Yeah, he's gonna
be a one and done.
He
When-
knows it though.
But the thing
You
is,
said his approval rating is what?
14%.
But the thing is, here's the other part. If we give the teachers what they want, the teachers go find a way to keep them. Because, you know, the CTU is one of the biggest, most powerful organizations as far as unions in the United States.
What they gonna do? Go out and pay the residents to vote for this motherfucker?
Now, I do not know.
Because at this point, they sick of y'all shit too.
I do not
According
know.
to the election center, a lot of Trump's counties in Pennsylvania are filling in quickly to 100%. Harris still has a lot, and I mean a lot of runway that is not in.
Yep. Oh, shit. Is that blue? Or that's we still counting?
The county, he counting the blue counties in North Carolina.
Okay, that's counting.
Well, the United
Shit.
States House, Illinois,
Wait a minute.
is back down.
We still counting. Expected, red, Fayetteville. Like it's a lot of red. It's bleeding.
America's bleeding.
But we ain't got Winston-Salem.
I mean,
What you be
Charlotte
doing?
is going to probably be blue.
Yeah.
I guess Iowa did come through for Trump.
Trump, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course that's
Hit it!
That was Sound God. Kerry still won again. Okay.
Don't. Uh-oh.
I really wasn't even focused on this portion of my ballot. I was focused on them goddamn judges. Get them out of there. Let's get a fresh batch in.
You didn't vote for any of the judges at all?
I voted no for all of their asses.
For all
'cause-
the judges?
Yes, because I feel like their asses should be a one and done. Get somebody else in there.
New
Plus,
blood.
like I had a cheat sheet, all of the ones that wasn't on shit anyways.
New blood, man.
Like, why the fuck do you get to have this job for so long? That's why, like, we'll never be as progressive as people want us to fucking be. Like, these niggas in the Senate is like 1,000 years old and been working these jobs for 70 fucking years.
Barack Obama says it took several days to count every ballot in 2020. It's very likely we won't know the outcome tonight either. So please keep a few things in mind as you make your voice heard today. Thousands of election workers around the country are working hard today. Respect them. Thank them. Don't share things before checking your sources. Let the process run its course. It takes time to count every ballot.
That's it.
And from the Black Twitter thread, what is Kamala Harris' plan for Tyrese?
Because his ass do need to be stopped.
In the
politics as usual.
In the first suburb of Georgia to cross 90% reporting, Kamala Harris is running 7 points ahead of ahead of President Trump. Ahead of President Biden. This is huge.
What suburbs did they say?
They didn't say.
I'm going to be honest.
Go ahead.
I just really feel like Trump is going to win. Like, and this is no bullshit. Like, let's take politics from up out of it. I want to know seriously, what the fuck is different between this chick and Hillary Clinton? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Her skin
We-
color.
Man, fuck that. Show me your black ass mama and your black ass daddy, and then I'm gonna believe you blackity black, okay? But that's not what the fuck I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, it is so many men in this world that fucking hate women. 65% of the motherfuckers do. White, black, brown, gay, straight, they fucking hate women.
That's weird, though.
I mean, it's real weird because ask them what their relationship is with their mama. They don't like that bitch because the first bitch a man ever really hate is their mama. We're not progressive enough for these majority of the men to be like, it's cool for a woman to be president. Because if it was like that 8 years ago, it would have been Hillary Clinton. We would have been coming on the tail end of her 8 years.
Well,
I just don't think that we're progressive as people would like to think.
You think it's a smoke and mirrors?
All smoke and mirrors. I don't think that this shit is about politics. This is coming down purely to fucking gender. Man versus fucking woman.
And women
And a man is going to best it.
and women should have stood up and said, I'm not with this bullshit. I want my reproductive rights. I want everything entrenched. Right?
But how do you do that when the majority of the 1% that run it is all fucking white men? Like, how do you fight that? Like, dead ass. This shit is gonna come. It's down to
You
sex.
asking what's the difference between her and Hillary?
They wasn't ready 8 years ago for a woman. They are not ready now.
I think they was.
Delcia.
They didn't want another Clinton in there. All right.
right. Delcia.
They weren't ready
Delcia.
then. They're not ready now.
Delcia.
Colorado is
Yeah, they progress. They want weed,
Yeah.
so they gonna vote.
bombs.
Right. Delcia, the difference between Clinton and her is that if this was the election itself was much more you had a lot of things at stake.
Oh no, I know the difference. She
Right.
was actually handpicked because if she had to go through what everybody that went through to be
She
president,
would've- she would've
she wouldn't have
won.
made it this far. She wouldn't have made it
She
this
would've
far at
made it.
all. No. She was handpicked. They bullied Biden into dropping
No.
out, and he essentially got to choose who was
Arizona.
going to run.
They
Arizona
don't panic.
up.
Don't
Let's keep
panic.
this conversation going. Come on.
It's different. It's a difference.
I
And
feel like
everything
if
was
it
at
had
stake.
been a traditional
No.
race,
No.
she wouldn't have made it this far.
No.
She wouldn't have made it this far. I'm sorry.
If we had a primary, who was gonna run? Think about it.
Had they not bullied their fucking president
They
into
didn't
not
bully him.
running, yes,
They
they,
didn't bully
did. On
him.
both sides, they did.
They didn't bully
Oh,
him.
Sleepy Joe, he
No,
don't know.
Joe-
and Trump
Joe
is
was
just
all-
as fucking
Joe-
crazy.
Joe-
That nigga suffered from sundown too.
Joe was old, and we needed somebody that can
Donald
handle
Trump
Trump.
is too.
Sundown.
51%.
That
Michigan?
Don't
motherfucker
panic.
sundown too.
Michigan. How many percentages points is that?
51.
Okay, go
51,
ahead.
19 reported.
15
Don't
electoral
panic.
college votes on the line.
Don't panic.
So you're saying, what are you saying again as far as about her candidacy?
Feel like it's just all about man versus woman at this point. Ain't nobody focused on fucking politics. Because if they was focused on politics, this shit wouldn't be lit up red the way it was. It is right now. Like dead ass.
Well, you know them crackers gonna vote for who they want to vote for, though.
Then that's how we know it's not about the politics for real.
We know the red states. Look at the red states. We know the red states always gonna
And
ride
they-
with them.
and clearly, they don't give a fuck about politics. They would rather vote for this piece of shit than vote for a fucking
I read
woman.
earlier that the reason why
Actually, it's not.
What's what?
He said California is a big state. Actually, it's not in terms of electoral college.
It is.
They do got a lot of electoral votes, though.
Not California.
Who got the most? New York?
It's Pennsylvania and it's
North Carolina,
yeah, I got it.
Pennsylvania,
Hold on,
Georgia.
I took a screenshot of it. Hold on, let me bring it up.
You
But
made
go
me
ahead.
change my
ahead.
train of thought.
Shit,
Damn.
91.
What were you saying? What was that? We were talking about?
I don't fucking remember. Because, I mean,
But what I'm gonna say is the difference then is it was not. It's much more at stake. You have
Oh
abortion.
shit! I knew I was saying what I was
You
saying.
have abortion rights on the table. You got Project 2025 that will happen. Many people he's trying to distance himself because he don't want to look bad. But I guarantee you, if he wins, that playbook will be played on day one. On day one.
I'm sorry, they do. They got 54. I'm sorry,
Who?
California.
Yeah, I'm about to
they got
say.
54.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She gonna win that.
Okay, so in Georgia, I was reading that the reasons, the priorities of their voting is the economy.
Right.
That's it.
Abortion was number 4.
Right.
Democracy was second.
Right.
Motherfucker, them crackers don't give 2 shits about nothing but money.
That's it. And then when you look at the state, when you look at their state, what's the governor's name?
Of who? What?
Georgia.
What's the governor's name again, Mom?
Brian Kemp.
Yeah,
Brian Kemp. Brian Kemp, as a governor, really takes care of that state, especially educators, the people who work for the state. They get a lot of incentives down in GA. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, they make sure, and I know this for a fact, in the state of Georgia, they get a lot of incentives. Like, I know as far as education is concerned, they get a lot. Like, you get like $2,000 for perfect attendance as a teacher.
Damn.
So those
No wonder they be going
incentives,
crazy.
man, they get hella incentives.
91, 178. I think of course, CNN drags this shit out when it comes to election time for ratings and shit like that to keep you tuned in. Everything. She's got more electoral votes than 91.
Oh yeah, it's on its way.
That's because CNN wants to be accurate.
Right.
You say accurate. I
They
say
don't wanna,
they said
they don't
there's
want to
a-
just go out there and just project something, and then 2 hours later, if the state flips, we've
Right.
seen this happen before.
Let me play this right quick. Turn it up. I can't. Never mind.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, do that.
Please don't panic. We just saw there's a huge batch of votes that's about to be posted. Don't panic.
Into these gender numbers, there's some real
it
concern
up.
for Democrats. Let's start with Latino men, for example.
Oh, they right.
Trump is winning them 54-45 right now. And she's only winning 61% of Latinas. Those are low numbers. Those are not comfortable numbers. The other one, if you look at white women, the hope was that she could win them nationally, given the abortion issue, given the fact that she would make history. Trump is winning what traditionally happens, 52% of them, based on this exit poll. So no measurable difference there either among women. Both of those would be real warning signs for the Harris team.
There was a belief that women, Republican women in particular, would go into the booth and vote their values, vote their conscience.
And they may still.
And they kept saying, you don't have to tell anybody, it's your own private vote. And what we're seeing early on, that does not appear to be the case.
This is national, so we'll see whether in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Michigan, these numbers are more specific and different. But nationally, at least, it doesn't look like there's been much movement and losses with Latinos.
Robert Costa.
Now, Fox has her with 117, and they have Trump with 205.
Say it a little louder, please.
Fox News has Vice President Harris with 117 electoral college votes, and Donald Trump with 205
Hit it!
college votes.
She's gaining. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is what they're projecting. Yep.
So far.
But there are a huge batch of votes that is breaking. That are about to be posted. So please don't count Georgia out.
Right now, the count in the House is 129 for the Republicans, 88 for the Dems, 218 needed. For the Senate, the count is 49 Republican and 39 Democrat.
They're finna take
51
the Senate.
is needed.
They're finna take the Senate.
What's that state right there? Well, that's blue.
That's Gwinnett County in Georgia.
No.
New Mexico.
That's Mexico?
New Mexico.
That's not New Mexico right there.
That's Nebraska.
Right,
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Okay, cool.
That's a surprise.
No, I take that back. That's Colorado, ain't it? Didn't they just win blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who that is.
Ohio is Trump's.
Breaking, the CNN, MSNBC, and Fox are already to call the Bear season is officially over. Hit it.
Do-do-do.
195. 195.
I think she can pull it off still, too, also.
Yeah, she can pull it off.
Ted Cruz won re-election.
Oh, he beat the guy.
Yeah.
He beat the guy, huh? He was close. He beat him.
Texas, boy. Ugh.
So he's back. He's the incoming senator, right? Texas, right? Yeah. I don't know. We might wake up tomorrow with no winner.
Oh, no. You can expect that. No winner. 47%. It is dead heat in Wisconsin.
Niggas got no health care, no credit, no nothing but vote red. Nigga what? Hit it.
No health care, no credit.
Robert Reich says, don't be alarmed by Trump taking an early lead in the electoral vote count. We knew Kentucky, West Virginia, and other deep red states would be the first to be called. Hang in there, and if you're still in line to vote, stay there. Because, you know, they're still voting in what? California.
That's right.
They're still voting in
Nevada.
Nevada.
Look over there. Oregon, Washington,
Yeah.
Idaho. They still haven't closed
Don't
yet.
panic.
Well, the polls are closed, but the votes haven't been coming in yet.
Don't panic.
Look at that.
What's that?
Michigan.
No, the polls they got about 34 more minutes.
No, see up
In
there?
California.
They're closed, see?
What's
At
closed?
the top where it says 0-0, the count was up when any votes were still open, polls were still open, but they did the countdown. Y'all probably weren't paying attention.
Don't panic. Jersey is on.
Your favorite
So
politician, Marjorie Taylor Greene, wins a third term.
Really?
Wow.
If he doesn't, here's my hot take. If he doesn't win, they're gonna position her to run up against
Man.
Kamala
In 2028?
in 2028.
Can you imagine a presidency that comes down to two women in a race? And we
Man,
talk about there's
that's
no
gonna be a
progression,
lot of
Delcia.
catfighting.
I just don't feel like we're as progressive as people want us to be or want to think. I'm sorry. Like, I heard a lot of people talk about they weren't voting.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
A lot of people. And, like, I cut on the TV for a few minutes when I got home, and they were in Michigan. They were in Detroit. And, like, they interviewed a black lady. And literally, my girl said, like, I didn't know, like, Democrat, Republican. So I just went for the fucking third party, which is fucking nuts. She might as well have not voted.
The third party was RFK Jr., wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with his throat? Pause.
I think he might have had cancer or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Florida voters reject proposal to include right to abortion in Constitution. No weed, no abortion. Y'all boys living like 1866 down there. Hit it.
It's time to make moves.
So are we going to turn our backs on them when the hurricanes come?
Hit it.
Trump.
I mean, because they do be asking for thoughts and prayers and shit. They be needing that
Hey,
shit.
next year I'm waiting on the one Negro to be like, y'all voted for Trump. Ain't no fucking prayers coming this way. I'm waiting on one of them to say that.
Man,
Oakland County.
that's turning blue.
That's
That's
in
usually
Michigan,
would be
ain't
a red hit.
Reminder that Democrats have won 6 of the last 7 elections by popular vote, and it's about to be 7 for the last 8. In any other republic or democracy, none of which have the Electoral College, we would have been referring to the last 30 years as a Democratic dynasty. The Michigan Supreme Court flips to blue, along with early returns showing Kamala Kamala leading, even before most of the Metro vote has come in, this is another good sign that Harris can win Michigan. 40 different bomb threats have come in from Russia to Georgia. They scared the shit out them niggas down there.
Man, real talk?
40 different ones, huh?
They are not dragging this out. They are counting them votes.
Jeff, you voted this morning or you did early voting?
I voted this morning myself.
I did.
How was the poll when you went this morning? Was it crowded?
Yeah, it was a little crowded inside the gym. There wasn't no lines out the door. Like when I passed by, on my way to the store, to the popcorn store, I passed by a library that had voting, and it was like lines outside the door.
Okay.
Like lines outside the door going all the way down the side street. And over in that community, it's like it's a new houses that got built over there like 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
Like them, it's like them townhouses over there.
Yeah.
Besides the houses that was over there already.
Yeah.
It's like a whole row of them. And when you niggas got some money, they go get them that new,
that new brick out there.
Yeah.
Did you notice any police presence outside?
It wasn't no police presence outside at all of neither polling place that I saw, especially the one down the street from the store.
They try to stay away from that because in some people's eyes, it's intimidation. As we refresh the screen here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay, according to The Hill, Trump is the projected winner in Georgia.
The Hill?
Yeah. Now, don't quote me on that.
I didn't think she was going to win Georgia anyway.
AOC won re-election.
And collapse.
New York is back in the building with that.
Donald Trump's not happy about that one.
Jill Stein is earning more votes in Michigan than other states.
Didn't they try to kidnap her?
Not Jill Stein. That's Whitmer you was talking about.
Okay. Keep scrolling. Yeah, keep scrolling. There we go. It's just loading.
I think they showing commercials out
Yeah, it's just loading.
There we go.
Everybody knew Illinois was going to be blue. That's why downstate hates Chicago.
Right.
According to CBS News, Russia wants Vice President Kamala Harris to lose largely because of the Biden administration's policy in support of Ukraine, but also to instill and exploit division in the United States.
You might have to sign in to the...
Russia is trying to be agents of chaos, and the threat doesn't stop with election day. It continues well after. It's making us doubt ourselves, our systems, each other, and possibly stoke violence. Cardi B says we need a Hail Mary. Hit it.
Hail Mary. I don't think Maul likes that song.
I don't.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Let's see.
If Harris wins Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, she wins the presidency. A reminder to those who say the popular vote will make the election controlled by only a few states. That's already the case. Abolish the Jim Crow white supremacist electoral college and let one person truly equal one vote.
It wasn't updated. There you go. See?
I mean,
about at least 30 minutes left over in California.
By you, you're a woman, so and everything. What does it mean to you if she does win?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
That's not the answer I was looking for.
You got to answer, but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well,
I mean, what is it
please hit
supposed to mean?
Please
to
hit
me?
the wah, please.
That's like asking Charleston White what that means to him.
What do you mean?
Fuck that
absolutely-
bitch. Absolutely nothing. That bitch. Can't stand that dude, man.
You don't like Charleston White?
Oh,
I mean, y'all
Still?
motherfuckers looking at them videos and sharing them shits is what made his ass popular.
I know. I said that. I definitely said
Shit.
that.
Y'all made him fucking Holiday Harden radio popular for no fucking reason.
Jaguar, right?
Holiday Harden radio.
What is that?
Miss Netta and Charles.
They've been missing. They've been missing in action.
They can stay away. Please.
Hit
do.
it, please. Thank
Please
you.
do. They can stay away. Yeah. I don't care who. I don't want to know none about their political affiliation.
No. When that motherfucker went and got ab etching on that fucking belly.
You got what?
Ab etching on his belly. Like, that motherfucker was so big and round and it was a six.
Who, Netta?
Right? No.
Charles?
Fucking Charles.
What state they from?
Why do you Florida?
Oh,
Why do you feel? Say it doesn't mean anything to you as far as once she gets elected or if
In
she
the
gets elected?
history of having presidents, who'da never gave a fuck about a nigga?
Hit it, man.
But do they like niggas though? That's gonna always be my question. And 9 times out of 10, they fucking don't.
You trying to say our own sister?
Can you show me a black ass mama and a black ass daddy? See, y'all be trying to align y'allself too closely to motherfuckers with that one drop rule. I don't. Blackity black black. Is you mixed with black
You
and
missed
black
you missed your cue.
oh yeah. That.
Trying to fit the what?
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
1 second.
Like, no. And
Yeah.
she couldn't possibly be, if she was black, she wasn't about building a strong black fucking family, choosing a non-black fucking spouse.
Pop it.
The fuck?
You might have
She's
to
a
pull
woman,
it up
though.
on YouTube.
Okay.
This could be inspiration for women to see women.
I see
in
bitches
charge.
tear other bitches down all the time.
But you don't have to be and you don't have to.
Because I said it don't mean shit to me, don't mean I'm not mad that it means something to somebody else. I'm talking about
it could
me
mean to mean more than
personally.
10 more.
But I'm talking about me personally.
It should mean
Might have
something
to
to you
do
if you
YouTube,
to see
'cause
a
they
woman
keep, wanting
in
you to sign
charge,
in.
running a whole nation. This should be
What
aspirational.
that hoe ain't said what she was gonna do for me. As a black woman, she ain't said shit about what she was gonna do for my black ass. So no.
To protect your reproductive rights.
I live in the fucking state of Illinois. Trust me, I'ma always be able to have an abortion if I want one. I ain't never going to fucking South Carolina, fucking
or
Georgia,
Indiana.
Mississippi, Indiana. What the fuck would I do that for?
Do you care about other black women?
They should care about themselves enough to get the fuck from up out them states run by old ass white men.
So you saying leave grandma's plot down there in Mississippi and all that land and come move up here
Why not?
again? Do the migration again.
CNN.
Why not?
CNN on the YouTube, CNN live. But Delcia, this the thing. Not only she on the reproductive rights as well, man. She want to make sure that if you have kids, you getting some incentives for having them kids. You know what
Why
I'm
the
saying?
fuck
Child
do you
sex
need
work.
incentives for having fucking kids?
Man, you
If
gotta
you
take
ain't
care-
got no fucking money, don't have no fucking baby. What the fuck?
Hit it.
In 2024, it's 3 things that people can tell me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, you got money. 1, I'm having a baby. 2, I'm moving to New York. 3, I'm moving to California. You got to have some money for all 3 of them fucking things. So I suggest that if you don't have no money, don't have no fucking baby. What Michael Jackson say? Can't feed the baby, don't make the fucking baby. Like this bitch and her husband in a 1-bedroom apartment working on baby number fucking 7. Babies born into poverty, just straight trauma. I'm good on that.
Spoken like a true white ringer.
Yes.
Nope, not at all. Because sometimes medical abortion is a good thing. I am pro fucking choice. Do what
She
the fuck
sound
you
like
want to do.
Angela Stanton King.
Do what the fuck you want to do. But abortion is not an effective means of fucking birth control.
But the thing is, like, there are some people like if you have a baby, you have complications.
I understand, but I'm saying, and I'm all for medical fucking abortion, but I don't think using abortion as a method of fucking birth control is cool.
Everybody ain't on that.
Everybody ain't on that, but we
it-
all
you
sit in
should
this
be
room
able-
and could
but you
name
should- a
fucking at
woman
least
should
2 or
be
3
able-
people that's the
a
head
woman should be
multiple of them.
able- A woman should
And
be
this is
able-
not me judging because, hey.
A woman should be able to make the choice of what she wants to do with her body.
And
The
I'm with that, and
government-
if that bitch
the
need a
government-
ride, I'm going to pull
Okay,
up
wait,
with her.
But the government should not be
Don't cut him
telling
off.
you what to do with your body and what you want to do on the
But see,
reproductive side.
y'all
Your
keep
turn.
going into this reproductive thing like they're talking about black and brown people. They are fucking not. Black and brown people for the longest been having fucking babies with money and without money. The Lord saw me through with these two. He'll see me through with this one. That shit is for fucking white women. There are no 100% white babies being born now. They all mixed race. White and Mexican, white and Asian, white and African. White men are not marrying and making babies with white women. They choosing women outside their race, just like their fucking women are.
Side note. You know what they said that the Asians went over there and did?
What?
The Asians, on purpose, went over there to Kenya and Nigeria and all them and set up shop, right? So they gonna make a whole bunch of Rui Hachimiras.
Damn.
Hit it.
Damn.
They wasn't slick. They talking about they going over there for the oil and shit. No, they said they went over there to make a whole
For the make some
make a
Hachimuras.
whole bunch of Rui Hachimiras.
So some 6'7", 6'6".
Right. For basketball
Basketball players.
So they could come over here in the NBA and make money and shit like that. Type shit.
Type shit.
Give me
White
re-
women
give me
ain't having
rewind, man.
babies with white men.
Let me read something to you. This is the part of the night known as the Red Mirage.
Damn.
Smaller towns, mostly GOP, report their results ahead of urban areas, mostly Democrat. It creates an illusion of a GOP victory. Patience, everybody.
Man.
The night is still young.
Sure enough.
The Red Mirage.
Just weird that black people have patience.
Hit it!
Relax.
Okay, I'm going to read some more to you. Biden won Virginia in 2020 by 500,000 votes, 10%. The only reason Virginia is not even now is because of Democratic counties, Arlington and Alexandria, and Northern VA and Hernico, Richmond, are sitting at 30% votes reported, with the rest of the state at 60%. Harris will win Virginia.
We vote live.
Harris now leading Trump
We vote, yeah.
in Wisconsin with 44% of the total vote in. In Milwaukee County, Biden beat Trump by 180,000 votes. At that moment, Milwaukee County is only 47% in. Harris is up 80,000 there and will add close to another 100,000 in spread. Wisconsin blue wall holding. Pennsylvania, Harris down 100,000 with 54% in. However, biggest population areas, Philadelphia plus suburbs, are at 40% in. Harris will run up the margins there. Pennsylvania blue wall is going to hold. Arizona, 49% of the vote in, and Trump leads Harris by 4,000 votes. But only 50% of Maricopa County is in. Harris ahead there by 24,000, and her margins are just above Biden's 2020. He won Maricopa by 45,000 en route to winning Arizona by 11,000.
45.
Arizona would be a dagger to Trump.
A who?
A dagger. Bull dagger.
Mall.
Given the counties reporting so far in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Arizona, and the counties, mostly urban areas and suburbs, lagging still to report, Harris is in good shape to win these 4 swing states and finish with 281 electoral votes. Losing Georgia and in North Carolina would be irrelevant. Hit it!
Not true.
You don't believe that?
Unless she wins Pennsylvania.
That's what I said, Nick.
Oh, that's what you said?
I said, given the
okay,
counties reporting so far in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Arizona.
If she wins, I will be very surprised.
Are you being pessimistic about this?
I just feel like it's all about gender. It's not about.
Where's your
politics.
optimism at here, as a woman and as a black
Have you
woman?
lived in this world the last fucking 10 years? I'm just being a realist from my point of view. I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to debate anybody else's politics with them because you believe what you believe and I'm going to believe what I want to believe. And our views and points don't have to align with one another. It's not going to cause me to get violent and want to fight somebody or nothing because go off. Real shit. I'm just talking about, I would be very surprised. I just feel like in this world we live in, it is not that progressive. We would like to think, and Trump won it once, was to keep him from winning it again. I mean, cause shit, even being a convicted felon, he'd have made it this fucking far.
That's bad.
That's horrible.
I definitely knew he was gonna run again. I knew that.
Making it like how? When not too long ago, convicted felons couldn't even fucking vote, depending on what state you live in.
That's great. My take so far from this is from white man in Texas.
Yeah.
White Republican men don't give a shit about their wives or daughters. Bombs. Now, here's an interesting take right here.
Arizona close.
Dead heat. Dead heat.
Arizona's really close.
Dead heat.
Keep coming. Come on. Keep coming.
Dead heat. Not 54%.
Keep coming, Harris. Come on.
Dead heat.
There you go.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Listen, let me make this clear.
What you making clear?
We will not have results tonight. Don't you fall for the okie doke. Just like that man said, the red
What's his name
mirage.
saying?
Who?
Fox. What is they saying on the
Fox has this differently. Fox has this 211 to 117 electoral college results. So
211 to 117.
It's not over. Far from over.
Fox is
Oh shit! I just talked Holiday Heart and fucking radio up. They just came down my timeline.
Fox has declared Trump a winner in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Utah. So basically, all the states that you
expected.
Them crackers ain't shit, man. Can I get a little shot of that wood? Any more of that left?
looks like that. Looks like it's about to be over for the Congress.
What do you say that? What do you
Unless something happens. So right now it's 49-39 Republicans in the Senate, 142-94.
So they retaining?
Republicans in the House.
The Republicans are retaining?
Yep, that's what it seems like.
You think so?
Yep.
It's not over yet.
Unless something happens.
It's not over.
Not over yet. You want some of this? No.
It's gonna be a
We're gonna
red.
drink one of these days. You're gonna fucking drink with us.
This term is gonna be a red Congress, no matter what happens.
In both of them.
It's not Congress. Period. Congress.
So Senate and
Yeah, it's gonna be red. Oh, she won, huh?
Congratulations to the new senator, and from Maryland, Angela also Brooks.
She won, huh?
That's a hell of a last name. Also, Brooks.
Another black lady won.
Lisa Blunt Rochester.
Congratulations to Lisa who?
Blunt Rochester.
Phillies Blunts. Eat your heart out. Hit it.
You got some color in the United States Senate, don't we?
Do you still fuck with Blunts at all?
Kristen
Or no?
Gillibrand. New York City.
No.
Papers?
Yeah, I only smoke cones.
Humps.
Huh?
I only smoke cones.
Cones?
But on the,
Okay, I don't even know.
Humps.
I mean, they papers, but
Boo.
like it's
Boo. We're not booing you.
Ted Cruz.
Boo. You didn't say boo, Jeff. Come on, man.
Fuck
On
him.
3. 1, 2, 3. Boo.
You're a
Fuck
weirdo. You're a weirdo.
There you go. Say it again,
You
Jeff.
banned porn.
You heard it first from the Guala Guala man himself. The Guala man himself. He said what?
Fuck him.
And why?
Because he banned porn.
There you go.
Bombs!
Number one.
That, and not only that, he
That's
turned
enough for
his,
me.
You know what's fucked up?
That's my interest.
Let me say this about
Bombs, right? Same.
Let me say this about Ted Cruz.
What's that?
Say it about
This
Ted.
man turned his back on his state.
Yes.
He sure did.
When he went down.
He sure did.
And
Pause.
y'all still fucking with this man?
You
Y'all
got,
Texans are out of control.
you got a lot of deaf, dumb, and blind people out here.
Man.
So I was just in Dallas not too long ago for a family reunion. We went to that fucking state fair. The fucking Cotton Bowl is a beast of its own kind.
Yeah.
It was over 60,000 people there. It was held on the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
The fair opens at 10 a.m. They had to open up at 6 a.m. to accommodate those assholes. And like it's hot as fuck and everybody is just drunk raging. Okay, yeah, I'm finna blow this popsicle stand. I had a pickle lemonade and a corn dog and got the fuck up out of there.
You had a corn dog and a pickle?
And a pickle lemonade.
Okay. What's a pickle lemonade?
Shit, a lemonade made with pickles and it was delicious.
Really? You may rewind? You eat corn dogs like that, for real?
No, I only wanted one because shit, I was at the state fair.
We're a long way from knowing the results from Robert Reich. Every state Trump has won so far is a solidly red state. Every state Harris has won is a solidly blue. Nothing on the presidential map has flipped. No swing states
No surprises.
are close enough to close. No swing states are close enough to call. Somebody said, I'm sick to my fucking stomach that a convicted felon is this close to White House after everything that has happened. Did you vote?
Not for either of these two pieces of shit.
Gotcha. Hit it!
He said pieces of shit.
I mean, it's like shit sandwich versus shit stew. Like, how do you like your shit?
Wes. He got my vote. Brother got my vote.
Who, Cornel West?
Hell yeah. I wrote him in. Fuck these two, man. They neither of them deserve to be motherfucking president.
Here go another motherfucker, what they said. Don't trust a woman to run the country, but need your girlfriend to do all your job applications. Hit it, man.
No, I saw one 2 seconds because I screenshot it because it was that fucking
Read
funny.
them. We can read these. We got another hour left. Come on. We we're gonna do this. It's our first presidential election podcast that we're
said-
doing.
Your name not even on the lease. Talking about a woman can't run this country.
Hit it.
That's about right.
It's facts.
Come with yours. Come with yours, Jeff. Come on.
That's the one I had.
Man, you driving a woman's car in her name. Fuck you talking about?
Hit it.
Niggas driving in a girl car.
Trump getting 20% of black men in Georgia. They got a meme for that already. My man asked, how y'all let Trump win Ohio? Motherfucker said in response, do y'all not know how racist Ohio is?
Right.
Hit it, man. I remember.
She said,
go ahead.
just in case, does anyone know what time slavery starts on Friday?
Bombs!
And will house assignments still go by skin color or will Trump supporters get first dibs?
Pop it.
the internet.
According
I will
to
never quit this.
According to this one Twitter, all Democrats had to do was close the border and stop spending money overseas. Laughing my ass off.
Not true.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree
You
with
agree with that, Coach? No. You?
Not.
What was the statement?
All Democrats had to do was stop. Was I think he sent this. Him, the Filipino over there.
I don't give a fuck about neither of this shit.
Working title number one.
I don't give a fuck about neither of this shit.
I told you to set up the mic over there. Here, take this mic and put it over there. Say it again.
I don't give a fuck about neither of this shit.
Bobs.
But I feel like people just touched out over this shit now.
All Democrats had to do was close the border and stop spending money overseas.
Not true. What happened was they had a deal to close the border, and the motherfucking Republicans was kissing ass and sucking dick.
Whoa.
Pause.
Guala guala.
And they said no deal. Yeah. And the deal was done by a conservative Republican. They had a bipartisan deal.
Oh shit!
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Which talk is into the conversation?
I'm gonna say this.
Say it.
This presidential cycle has been built on misinformation. Nothing but. And people will follow misinformation before they follow the truth. It's all about, man. Look at, this is the shit I'll be talking about.
Talk.
And I said,
talk, nigga, talk.
They expect, like, black Christian folks, right?
Uh-huh.
They sit there and call Kamala a witch and a warlock. But this man Trump had a fucking Bible. I don't understand that. And stood on business and said, I am not a Christian.
You personally said, say that again one more time. Christians what?
Black Christian folks, some of our black Christian folks will call Kamala Harris a witch and a warlock. But
do you think that's because of, let me ask you, do you think that's because of conditioning and always wanting white people to be in charge?
They want to be white. They want white acceptance.
How do you feel when you see and to keep just to keep that going? How do you three feel when you see a person with a Trump hat on, or a
black
Trump
person?
shirt on? Yeah, a black person with a Trump hat on, or stuff like that.
Asinine.
I've never seen one.
Oh,
you haven't?
I've seen plenty.
Plenty.
I got one that
again,
comes in the store.
Literally, I go to work and I come home. And if I ain't at work and I ain't at home, I'm on fucking vacation somewhere. Like, that is literally it. Like, today was probably the first time in maybe 3 months I've turned my fucking TV on, and I regret it dearly.
So you don't go outside at all into public places? You never seen you work downtown?
No,
right?
I've only seen one MAGA hat up close and personal, and that was on a former partner at the firm when Donald Trump won. But then Donald Trump also elected him to the 7th Circuit in Indiana, so there you have that.
Okay. You.
When I see it, I'd be like, he don't give a fuck about you.
You've seen this. You've seen that
Plenty.
before. Plenty. You.
I've seen it. I just scratched my head because I don't get it.
Asinine.
I saw one yesterday. A Trump hat. Old nigga had a Trump hat on in the T-Mobile store. I have a customer who I told you all previously about.
Yeah.
Who came in last week. I talked him up, I guess. I talked him up.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in, he had his Trump hat on. No problem. Came in, bought popcorn and everything.
It wasn't no problem because didn't nobody say shit to him. They just ignored that shit. They be doing that shit because they want somebody to say something to them.
So you think they do it out of attention?
Yes. Like, to make it an issue. Like, as soon as somebody says something ew or something like that, because I'm a Trump supporter, and then they want to get to screaming all this liberal bullshit. It's like no difference with the LGBTQA plus. Like a lot of the shit they do is to just be sensationalized. They put themselves in situations to turn it into a situation that will go viral.
Okay.
Because, I mean, what's your point?
She got California.
They predicted her to win California.
Yeah, they got
They
the.
calling it.
They're calling it.
That's where that big ass bump just came from.
Whoa.
Kansas is.
Whoa. That's a big ass nice bump right there.
Well, she always had a lot of support in California.
That's a nice bump right there.
What's my man name? What's the governor?
Gavin.
Gavin. Yeah, he
That's a nice bump
he
right
campaigned for her.
That's only that closes the gap of 66 right there, right? Yeah.
All he need.
So even after that, these motherfuckers here, boy.
Oh,
'Cause, like-
what you reading? What you seeing?
I'm finna tell you.
Talk.
I always go to Fox. Fox has 216 and to 173.
Bumps. Say it again.
Fox has 216 to 173 electoral college votes.
That's
Update.
40.
Now it just jumped to 193.
For who?
193 Kamala Harris.
See?
216.
You see that?
Donald Trump.
193 to what?
216.
She's closing the fucking gap.
Look at that.
Fox calling it. They just calling that shit.
Look at it. Look at
I
that
mean,
point.
because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't. Fox just
They
calling
literally
shit.
will report
They don't
fake
care.
fucking news.
They like, fuck it. We gonna call it.
Look at the numbers. Look at them. Don't call shit. 59% reported. The numbers, look. Nah. Hell no. No calling it.
Here go another statement. Y'all hoes was getting free lunch K through 12 and want to vote for Trump. Pathetic.
I mean, well, they voted for him for the 1,200. The fuck?
Free lunch. Shoe program.
Pop it.
I actually, on the train the other day,
Uh-huh.
they're doing like a study or some kind of something. It's happening at Northwestern, but it's like involving young fathers and like their children, and like the mothers can participate. And at the end of the thing, they get a new pair of shoes and $75.
Ooh.
I meant to take a picture because I'm just like, new shoes
And $75.
and $75.
Is that ain't that ain't $75 you can get a couple of KDs with that?
No.
Trey fives?
Trade
No.
five.
I don't know.
You buy yours from the dispensary?
Yes.
Gotcha. Hit it.
I'm not dying from buying drugs off the street. I'm straight on that shit. I'm too old to be doing hand in
Pulling up,
hand.
asking what loud at.
Man, I'm talking about no.
Loud.
I mean, I walk through it every day. And, but the other day, some guy was out there yelling 2 for $5s. So then when I asked what a 2 for $5 was, motherfuckers was like, I didn't want to know. And I'm like, I don't want to know it so I could buy it. I just want to know what drug is cheap enough motherfuckers can get 2 for $5 because it doesn't sound like something that's healthy. It just looked like, are you serious? I'm like, dead ass. It was loud, loose squares, 2 for $5. And I'm like, what the fuck is 2 for $5?
Fox has her winning Washington, Oregon, and California. That's
Hit
why,
it.
that's why they have it at 193.
All them hippie states.
Washington, Oregon, and what's the other one?
California,
So what's the other states that's around there?
Idaho, going to Trump. Nevada still close. has
Nevada's
to
still
Trump.
close. Okay, cool.
Utah going to Trump.
Okay.
Arizona still close.
So we got to worry about Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Michigan.
But do we think the people of Nevada are smart?
A lot of people from California have moved to Nevada.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people have moved from California to Nevada because of cost of living. A lot of people from Chicago have moved to Arizona because of what?
Cost of living.
Cost of living.
I mean, I'm just saying a few years ago when the dude that owned the brothel, the Bunny Ranch, ran for fucking governor and fucking died, they still voted that nigga governor.
Pop it! Hey, porn is great.
Man, he changed,
I don't know.
He
I don't
changed a
watch
lot of
porn.
lives with that Bunny Ranch. I'd have voted for him too.
Hit it!
Yeah, but he was dead. They found him dead on the floor in his bedroom. He had a heart attack. And they still voted for him.
Fucked up, man.
A legend.
Don't count it out, y'all.
So Arizona's got 51% of the vote. Yeah.
And it's tied damn near. She only down like
Couple thousand.
Not, they both at the same digits.
That's 11 electoral votes. So that's a huge
Man.
state to win.
Now I do got a
Pause.
report on this other side right here. It says looks like Kamala. Am I saying it correctly?
Kamala Harris, like Kamala.
Looks like Kamala Harris would not win the south end of Dearborn, an area 90+% Muslim that Biden won with 88% of the vote 4 years ago. Now, let me preface when I say that.
I know what you about to say.
They don't like
Who?
Women.
All right.
They look at women as third, fourth class, fifth class citizens. I take no Muslim serious at all. None of them Arabs serious. None. I don't. Stop, and they sell pork to the black community. Stop giving them your money.
Oh, God.
Hit it, man.
I mean, if you let them sell it, everything is allowed.
Say what?
You let them sell it, everything at those restaurants is allowed.
No.
Man, they sell pork to the community.
All I'm
Yeah.
saying is, niggas, stop eating from restaurants where they take your money and then go cook your food.
What is?
How about that?
Higher learning.
They haven't counted Savannah yet.
They have counted what?
Savannah. They still haven't posted all the what's names. Don't count Georgia out. It was the same thing that happened in 2020. This is a science, people.
You said what?
Of course. They want them lemon peppers to stay the same.
Hit it!
Fulton County. %.
Michigan, 24% vote in and Trump ahead 20,000 votes. But Wayne County, which is Detroit, is at 1% reporting. In 2020, Biden beat Trump there by 200,000 votes.
Because they poor out there.
It will serve as a slingshot for Harris. Just watch.
Dude, downtown Chicago is not far away from looking like what downtown Detroit used to look like up until recently.
Yeah, downtown Detroit then came a long way.
But no, has anyone rode down State Street lately?
Yeah, I have.
Because it ain't nothing but empty
State Street looked like it used to
everywhere.
look in the early 90s.
I'm talking
Remember
about
that,
all of
Jamal?
those storefronts are empty. And 3 fucking McDonald's down there closed down.
Damn.
That's a telltale sign.
Damn, McDonald's got up out of there?
Everybody be like, that's good because the food is nasty. No, you motherfuckers ain't paying attention.
That's real estate.
McDonald's literally deal in retail. They don't make their money off of fucking hamburgers.
Sure don't. McDonald's, they
So to be pulling out
yeah.
is a big ass sign.
So the one that's the McDonald's that's over there on Clark is gone?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's
It
gone.
is?
You talking about the Clark and Lake?
That's across from the City
Yeah,
Hall?
it's gone.
No, the
wow.
one at the train station is still right there. The one at LaSalle is gone. The one at Adams and Wabash is gone. And the one that was right next to 111
No,
North Wabash.
Adams and Wabash.
That's the one I used to go
Adams
to.
and Wabash gone.
That's what I used to
And
go to.
because I went to the eye doctor over there and I came out and I'm like, is you fucking for real?
Finally, they changed they now. They got 211 and 145. They finally changed theirs. Another projection.
Wisconsin, 57%. It ain't over.
It's not over. It's not over. Not over.
Because the first one to close down was the one on the corner of LaSalle.
A convicted felon.
Right there next to the damn jewelry store.
Yeah.
That closed down during COVID.
Okay.
And the one at the train station stayed open. And then, like, a year or two ago, they closed Adams and Wabash, and then the one at 111 North Wabash just recently closed about
Closed.
6 or 7 months ago.
I used to
and
go
I'm
to
just
that one.
like, how y'all not paying attention to this shit?
Yeah.
The building I work in, when that building was built 33 years ago, Catch 35 moved into that motherfucker. That shit closed. Robert Daniels Flower Shop had been right there for 25 years. That shit is gone.
Oh no. Yeah, State Street look a little desolate.
Like, COVID gutted the shit out the restaurant industry.
And this motherfucker was in charge then, right?
Yeah, he
This
was.
motherfucker was in charge
He
then.
was.
It was gonna happen regardless
It
of
was
who
not.
was in charge.
It was not. It was
when you
not.
couldn't go outside and you couldn't go to restaurants.
Huh?
When you couldn't
What?
go
What was?
outside and go to restaurants. And no.
No. I disagree.
No,
The thing
and-
about- I disagree. Man talking.
excuse me, you raggedy bitch.
Man talking. Hey, look.
You finna get the shit slapped out you with this phone.
Hey. I disagree. Give me 10 seconds. 15. If he would have played by the damn disease protocol book that was implemented and left for him, the whole shutdown of the United States would not have happened. Go.
That was 12 seconds.
What do you mean
Good
if
job.
he had a play bad,
That's all I
he
like.
didn't believe in it?
Huh?
He didn't believe in
Oh,
it.
shit.
He didn't believe COVID was a real thing.
Thus,
So why the fuck would he
thus-
follow a playbook that was left for him?
if you
Ding,
that
ding.
means that goes back to the point then. If you elected a person who's failed in every business, he's failed and had bankruptcies 7 times over. He's fucking in debt as we speak right
Tell
now.
that to the people that's got this motherfucker ahead, because I understand what you're saying. But also, you got to remember, the food service industry, the restaurant business is very volatile.
I really believe and fully believe. Let me finish what I'm saying. Take me about 10 seconds, 12. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what she said.
Yes. If
10 seconds,
if
3
he
inches and
did
shit.
not, if he would have played by and shut down the borders and didn't let the shit come in, we would not have had a worldwide, we would not have a nationwide shutdown. You in the healthcare industry, you know what it was. If they would have played by the disease handbook, he would have shut shit down.
The
We've
grand
if
looks.
if Ebola, who's been around for what, 40 fucking years now?
Seem like it.
Ebola been around for 30, 40 years. Malaria been around for all these years. Let me finish. Been around for all these years and has not spread like COVID did. This stupid motherfucker that these crackers set up here elected because they so infatuated with the fucking celebrity. None of that shit would have fucking happened whatsoever with a shutdown. Things would still be thriving and moving. The
I don't
economy was going
believe
great
that
and
because
everything. All right.
I have a small conspiracy theory about COVID.
Here we go.
Hit it.
Hit
Conspiracy.
Yeah, my man, we there. Go ahead.
So I
She's smiling about
believe that COVID was a means of population control.
Hit it.
Because if you look at the statistics and the ages of the people that were dying, they're all old ass people, and Social Security's running out. Like in all of these countries that like give old people money, like that it's being depleted. So they need somebody got to die because people were living longer. My grandma's 97. Body still work, brain still work.
She walking around,
97.
moving around and everything?
I'm moving the fuck around.
My aunt is the same age. She's 96. She's still moving around with a walker, but she's still moving around.
I mean, yeah,
and
because
active and shit.
she's 97.
Yeah.
My friend Rachel, her grandmother just celebrated her 100th birthday.
Praise be to Allah for her. Hand claps.
And check this. She's a Holocaust survivor.
She white?
Yeah, she Polish.
Oh, okay.
There ain't no blacks. Ain't that?
Right. But I'm saying she's 100. People are living longer than what they used to. And I think that COVID was a means to like kill some people off. Not saying that young people didn't die, but a shitload of old people died. And it might have been set up like that for a reason because it didn't just happen like that in the United States. It happened over in Europe like that, the UK. Motherfuckers was dying. I mean, then why did the Grand Lux close?
Food was nasty, for what I heard.
First of all,
I like Grand Lux,
the
though.
Grand Lux was never for people that live in Chicago. It was definitely a tourist spot.
Hit it.
Anytime I'd ever walk past the Grand Lux, it was packed from front to back with that giant ass menu. You want to know why Levy restaurants pulled out? Their fucking rent was $140,000 a month, and the landlord wanted to go up. Same thing with Uncle Julio's because Levy restaurants own them too. Okay. They were paying about $80,000 a month.
They still over there on North Avenue?
No, they're not.
They left?
Yes.
On North Avenue?
Yes.
Haciendas is gone?
Yes.
Yeah. Price gouging.
Because the landlords wanted to go up on the fucking rent. They was already paying $80
That happened a
bands.
lot.
Ronnie Steakhouse, that's what did them in.
Ronnie Steakhouse,
They
I know
already
that.
was operating in the red. The money they made on Monday is what they used to open up on Tuesday. They was paying $50,000 a month in rent with that giant ass menu.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford it. I mean, not saying that Levy restaurants couldn't afford it, but like they're in the business of making money, not losing fucking money.
Haciendas was Uncle Julio's Haciendas was that shit when I was, you
Yeah,
know.
when it was like family owned before it got
20
sold
years
to
ago.
a corporation. Yeah.
You used to go there?
I missed that place.
I mean, they was the
What'd
only
you
ones
What'd you
that-
get when you went there? What'd you eat from there?
I got the fajita trio. Shit.
What'd you get?
Any type of taco that I can get.
Because I mean, they use
Fajita
skirt
trio?
steak.
I used to get the grilled frog legs.
You know, exotic Negro, ain't you?
Hit it, man.
I mean, I like frog legs too.
I fuck with some frog legs, man.
Frog leg. Nigga grew up and went to Dunbar. I fuck with frog leg.
Hit it!
I mean, the two of us did.
Damn.
You went to Dunbar too, nigga.
Yeah.
This private school going ass nigga right here. I went to Gordon Tech. Bombs.
Me and Jamal.
He
have a
went
lot
to
of
Lincoln
parallels.
Park. Bombs.
Frog legs. Grew up on motherfucking low end with the eat frog legs.
I mean, I grew up on the low end.
God damn, man.
I mean, what's wrong with frog legs?
What's
Y'all niggas.
what's wrong, Jeff?
You
You
gonna
saw that
always
New
be
York
niggas.
Times?
You go to
what they said?
Louisiana, you're going to
Yeah,
see a bunch of
Buffalo
niggas
upset
eating
about
frog
that?
legs.
That's okay. That's
Nope.
where they from.
Frog
153.
legs are delicious.
Swamp, ain't no swamp east of the damn Rhine.
Frog legs are delicious. I mean, I eat anything, though,
Do
except
not
for the
count
innards of
nothing
animals,
out.
so that works.
According to Wendell Pierce, 11 p.m.,
New Orleans finest.
Milwaukee, Detroit, and Philadelphia will decide this race. Count the votes. 80% of Americans live in cities. 100,000 leads are a fraction of the millions in those cities and suburbs. It's not over.
It's not over.
What president has lost his home state in a race?
Trump. New
Which
York.
state was it? New
New
York.
York.
When 2016?
Today.
No, he lives in Florida now.
Well, he won Florida. Oh, here's the question. Question of the day.
That's why he was able to vote.
Question.
By the way.
Question. Can I get a rewind? Answer me this. Trump is a felon, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
In the state of Florida, a felon can't vote, right?
Well, no, there's a loophole.
What's the loophole?
He hasn't been sentenced yet, and he hasn't completed his what's the name yet. So that's why he was able to vote.
What?
Yeah, I know, man. Hey, I'm just I know, man. I know.
But if he was black, that shit wouldn't have been able to happen.
It would have been to happen.
It's always gonna be concessions made for the whites.
Always. He's running for president.
Wisconsin is not up for it's still up for grabs. Green Bay have not been counted. Milwaukee have not been counted.
What y'all doing up there, G Weezy? Count them motherfuckers.
We are still on the move.
Gizzarelli, count them votes, man. Help them out up there, Gizzarelli.
We're still on the move.
Let me check Fox News. Fox News still got it.
Hey, sound guy, turn the news up.
In most of them, you're in rural Trump country. So as you come back to the 2024 map and you say the vice president's ahead, that's where you want to be. You want to be ahead, but you've got a long way to go. So what are we looking for? I'm going to do this in reverse order. Because of the questions about young voters turning out, whether unhappiness with the White House over Israel-Gaza, Israel-Hamas policy would impact youth turnout. 38% in Dane County. That's the University of Wisconsin. Absolutely essential for any Democratic win in Wisconsin to run it up here, not just in the percentage, but with the raw math. So let's look. 38% of the vote. So a long way to go. Long way to go. Let's just compare it to the president. President Biden had 76%. Keep an eye on it. Don't panic yet if you're a Democrat, but keep an eye on that because the vice president needs to be as close to that as she can be. And at the moment, she's running a little bit behind that. That's Dane County. That's Madison. This is the biggest population center. Spent a lot of time here in the last year. The big question here is, do black voters turn out? And the subset question of that is, does Donald Trump make inroads, especially among black men? We did see some evidence of that in our several trips out to Milwaukee. At the moment, I was texting with somebody in Milwaukee earlier, by the way, who said they thought turnout was actually going pretty good for the Democrats. We'll see if that turns out. At the moment, 25% of the vote in, 66% if you round up, 32% for Donald Trump. So let's just go back in time knowing we have a long way to go. And Milwaukee sometimes reports late. But if you go back in time, Joe Biden again, 69%, Trump at 29%. So the 69% is what jumps out. Trump is a little above right now. Trump's a little above where he was 4 years ago. She's a little behind where the president was 4 years ago. It's only 25% of the vote. We're not pouring cement on any of this, but that's where you say, oh, we got to keep an eye on that as we go forward.
Cement.
Then you move over here, you go into the WOW counties, Waukesha, the biggest among them. This is a Republican suburb. Long has been a Republican suburb. The challenge for Democrats, I've been saying this about Trump in the battleground states that tend to lead in blue. Where's Trump's number in the suburbs? Can he compete? He's not going to win, but can he compete? That's the challenge for the vice president here. Waukesha County tends to be a Republican suburb. So there she is at 40%, Trump at 59%. Again, you go back in time, 59% to 39% 4 years ago. Welcome to another 20,000 vote race.
All right, so those are some of these early trends, and we reiterated.
Oh, that's overseas? Okay.
According to Philip Lewis, Donald Trump wins North Carolina. Tulsa, Oklahoma has elected his first black mayor.
Wow.
Really?
Monroe Nichols.
Really?
That is interesting.
That's
Hand
very
claps.
interesting.
Hand claps, nigga, goddamn.
Also, Witch Talkers entered this conversation, and so many altars with Donald Trump's face, like his lips stitched together, coming down my timeline. Even witches don't even want his ass to be president.
Here's the reality check, folks. This map is showing a nail biter with Democrats barely scraping by at 270 electoral votes, just enough to clinch the win. Republicans are breathing down their necks with 268 a hair's breadth away. Those crucial states, swing states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin are projected for the Democrats, tipping the scale just enough to cross the finish lines. This is as close as it gets. Every single vote in those battlegrounds just made the difference. This goes to show you, all you people that you know, you kiki and sniggling and giggling with them people, the Mayanoids. They vote their interests. They vote for who they want. And they'll sit up and tell you, through misinformation or whatever, to get off the Democratic plantation and whatever kind of train and stuff like this and everything.
Not the train.
Facts.
But you still wind up be fucked up. Go ahead.
Facts.
Ready for this one?
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you now, if you voted for Trump, do not come asking for GoFundMe and hashtags for your family members that's killed by the police.
Hit it! Because what is Trump part of his campaign promises is what?
He is giving police immunity.
Police officers are getting immunity.
They talking to niggas though. I mean, because police kill white people too, but like, is it at a rapid succession?
I ain't never seen a police officer kill a white man.
Never seen.
Police kill white people too.
Matter of
it
fact,
just ain't reported.
No. When somebody come into a store in a black populated area and shoot all black folks in Buffalo, and no police, and they haven't been shot by the police, that's a problem. Delcia,
hit it.
I mean, the same shit happened in South Carolina.
That's a problem. But hold on. We drive, we get pulled over. We gotta think about if we coming home. Don't let that cop be white in Chicago. And his name Kushwaski.
Shout out to the Polish community.
You know what I'm saying?
Police been racist for a long fucking time.
Kushwaski. You know what I'm saying?
But
we got to think about, man, we coming home. We got to be like, yes, sir, no, sir.
I'm not saying no yes, sir, no, sir. That's
no, listen.
I hear what you're saying, though, B.
I'm going in my pocket. I'm finna pull out my wallet. We got to go through changes.
Yes, sir, no, sir.
I'm just saying, shit is different.
My granddaddy was still saying
and don't let, and don't, here we go.
1997.
Don't let, and I'm saying, don't, I'm
say
trying
yes,
to
sir, all
say,
the
if
time.
Trump get in, he not coming out. He's going to be a dictator.
I'm sitting in the restaurant, the server bring me something. It's a man. Thank you,
them
sir.
Them crackers
No,
wanted that,
but
though,
the way
right?
I'm- the way he was
you
saying
see
it. You know
You
what
need
I'm
a
saying?
dictator.
They want that.
Taking him back to when he was growing up down south. That's what I mean by how he was saying it. It wasn't like, I get what you said. I say it too. Like, thank you, yes, sir, no, sir. But he was saying it like, yes, sir. Like, he was still down in Georgia.
In your mind, you try to make sure you make it out this shit. And you do whatever it takes to get away, get up out of there. Give me the ticket and keep it moving.
I still got, not to cut you off, but I still got black folks that like to set money down
on the counter.
On the counter. You know how bad
You're not
that's
supposed to do that, right?
No, it's fucking rude as shit.
Our older generation and some parts of our generation that's, maybe 35 and a little older, they so used to doing that, setting money down on the counter, setting money down on the what's there. And I tell them, especially I have to tell my older delegation, I have to tell them, hand me the money, please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you want me to hand you the money back. And if I don't hand you the money back, or if I do sit it down, or sit the coins down, it's a problem. Go.
Yeah.
That happened to me at a store, except for.
Hold on, let me put you on the.
I literally, I didn't have enough cash out, And I set the money down to go in my wallet, and she picked it up. And I'm like, girl, put that shit back down. And she put it down, and I took the rest of the money, and I picked it up, and I handed it to her.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't sit it down for you to pick it up. I was trying to get more money out.
Right. Go ahead, Magic Mike.
What's up, people? What's up, yeah, man? I'm appreciating y'all coming out and doing this. And now y'all could been anywhere, but y'all came out and supported Jamal with the podcast. But what Coach was saying is his grandfather was saying it. Yes, sir, Mister. This and that. You know what I mean? Just like the Scatman the power and kicking his ass and shit. I get what he was saying. So in 1997, so you know that white man still had a real strong hold on us. Hip hop broke us away from that, but it also fucked us up within the last 12 years too, because we really got into the love of killing each other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we fucked up, and now we don't take shit serious. So that's why I was supposed to do my podcast tonight, but I said no. I'm gonna support my brothers, and I'm gonna watch them. And I've been tuning in all night, fuck with y'all, man. And welcome back, Delcia.
Hey,
Jeff, y'all all making good points. But this the new wave, you know what I mean? And fuck Adam, the jumping all them white people with them niggas running up there,
hit the
telling
bombs,
their business and who they killed and all this shit. Fuck Whack 100 forever.
Thank you.
Man, we need 100 niggas to kick him in his ass.
I swear to God.
Yeah, he need
people need to stop sharing that bullshit.
100 baseball bats. That's what needs to happen to a nigga like that.
You know,
man.
academics.
That's ridiculous.
Hey,
Mike,
Mike, I need you to call in Thursday when we do the pod on Thursday, right? We're gonna. That's one of the topics about Whack 100 because he said a lot of shit, and one of them clips that he did, he said a lot of shit about Tupac in one of the clips. So I need you to call back in on Thursday about that. All right.
Yeah, Whack not really know. You know, in Chicago we got a difference. I mean, we got a different tone with our gangs, man. We did certain shit we wouldn't talk about. You know what I mean? Y'all remember when I was there and I was like, man, we're not going to talk about that shit because that shit is really can lead back to this different shit. But certain shit we didn't speak on, man. We didn't speak on certain shit that happened in the streets. That shit was from the street people. That was the underworld. Now that these hunkies that put these cameras in front of us and gave us $2,000, we gonna tell everything. Man, these niggas will tell who dick they sucking. If they get the price. Man, it's sad, man. It's sad. That's our world. That's our culture. And we got this white boy that letting people fuck his lady and all this shit. We up there telling him everything just because he got some tattoos on his face. Big shout out to Ruger though. Ruger really stood tall. I wish Ruger would have just slapped the shit out of him. But he said, man, I got a pistol too. But if we gonna ride, we gonna ride.
And he made a song for Dirk. Did you see that? He made a song for Dirk.
You did?
You see Adam 22 song for Dirk? He did a video.
I thought you were talking about Ruger did.
No, I'm talking about Adam 22.
That motherfucker's getting his just desserts.
Man, that's a shame. And he keep that black boy sitting on the side of him. I wonder how much he paying him. I wonder how much is he paying him? Shit. If we pray for anybody, we got to pray for that boy that was high last night on Castanet, man. Pray for that motherfucker.
Kodak Black
was high as the expectations,
he might
man.
Not make it. I hate to say it, but he might not make it.
There's only so much that heart, and them nerves can take, huh? With them drugs and shit, man.
He got a real bad habit. He need to just be put in a cage and looked at like, and he taking the Brookfield.
He
so
say
let niggas look at him every day because he the new gorilla.
Hit him. Hit him.
I thought the dancing black dude was the new gorilla.
Hey. Did he say he's the new gorilla?
The new gorilla.
That's why I don't think that Young Thug gonna make some good music after this. Like, he's sober as fuck.
Hey, nigga said that, what Thug should do is just become just a CEO and just sit back.
He is super sober. We talking about this man. You said he was lacing his blunts with crystal meth. He's super sober.
Before we got salute to the black man in Georgia, though. They stood on business today.
Hand claps.
They stood on business. They really did.
What's the update with Fox at all?
Fox. Hold on.
They still counting.
Fox newest update is Electoral College update: 216 Trump, 193 Harris.
That's 20. That's closing in. Did we say that a little while ago?
No, it's the same thing. Same thing. It didn't move.
I just want to know what either one of these motherfuckers gonna do about niggas turning everything into a boil.
Turn everything to a what?
A boil.
Oh.
Onion boil, egg boil, shrimp boil, lobster boil, crab boil. Like, I want to know what the fuck motherfuckers is gonna do about that, because like I'm over that trend. It wasn't never good to begin with.
Seafood boils is good.
I mean, which seafood boil? Like a traditional one? Sure. Not that shit coated in all that fake butter that's clogging your fucking arteries.
Okay.
So, Delcia, we need to eat more healthy?
I
the
think
black
that
community?
we need to eat more whole foods.
That goes to the grocery desert.
No, all I'm saying is stop going to buy motherfucking margarine and putting that shit on everything and just buy butter.
Is that what they're doing? They put margarine in?
Yeah,
instead of
butter is fucking $4.99 a pound. Why the fuck would you put that on the crab leg shell?
Hold on. I just pulled this up on Fox. Donald Trump, 230 electoral votes, right? Kamala Harris, 100 electoral votes.
What?
But
How many?
187. I'm just giving y'all some numbers because I'm going to show something. Jill Stein, the Green Party, she received 421,000 votes, 4% of the vote. So Donald Trump got 51% of the vote. These are people who voted tonight. Kamala Harris, 47% of the vote. Jill Stein, 0.4%. Robert Kennedy, 0.4%, 409,000 total votes. Chase Oliver from the Libertarian Party, 406,000 votes, 4%, 0.4%. Other candidates where people just write in bullshit, 0.2%, 201,000 votes.
Cornell didn't get shit, huh?
They saying this because this is why when people say, I'm not going to vote, I'm just not going to vote, or I'm going to vote for somebody else, they saying that this is what happens when you split the votes. Splitting the votes helps nobody.
I mean, do they remember what happened with Al Gore and George Bush? Ralph Nader did that.
My man Ralph Nader, what a name. What a name.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Ralph Nader?
It's a good question.
I don't know.
2000, I'll never forget.
Give me a rewind. So tonight
He's still alive. He's 90 years old.
we did a reasonable ignorance post. Not post. We did a election podcast tonight. Wanted to give you all something different than what we usually do. Only got a couple of more minutes left. Let me go because it looks like it's not going to be
No.
It's not going to be settled
Nope.
very shortly, and everything. I don't want to see Van Jones cry.
How come the past elections
What?
Well.
Did Biden? Did Biden and
Nope.
no, it didn't finish.
Obama's did. Yeah, Obama's did.
Because that was a wave and swamp.
Landslide.
I think everybody wants that because they think it was with a black person. Go. Hey.
when else did this happen?
No, 2020, it took about 4 days.
But when else did this happen?
What this?
Where they didn't.
Last year, 2020.
2000 it happened. 2000 it happened.
That's the only time this happened. Is only with Trump. It's had to happen.
2000 it happened with Al Gore versus George Bush Jr. They didn't declare president until weeks later.
Right. But recently was 2020. Because of, first of all, at the time, it was COVID. That was one. And two, Trump. Trump started.
I think she's gonna wind up winning.
Trump was like,
She is?
they stole the election. I won.
You know, if she wins, it's gonna be the same shit.
Oh, yeah. The lawyers are ready.
I'm ready.
Meghan McCain says Taylor Swift's endorsement was basically meaningless. Let that sink in.
All celebrity endorsements is meaningless.
For the
if
most
we're gonna be
part.
honest about it,
Not really.
it is. Honestly,
You think Hulk Hogan
I'm
tearing off his shirt?
I don't think celebrities really put that much weight on people who are undecided. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't go vote because Beyonce told me to.
Here go David Schuster again. Schuster, regarding Wisconsin, everybody chill out or turn off the news for another hour. Harris is going to pick up another 100,000 in vote spread thanks to votes not counted in Milwaukee. Stay calm.
Stay calm.
Numbers coming in good from Detroit. Calm down, people.
I'm going to sleep good.
Philly going to save the day, folks. Going to be poetic.
If Philly saves the day, word to Meek Mill and my man
Black Thought, The Roots,
and my man with the beard.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be all right. I ain't tripping.
Look at that with his little goofy ass hat on. Look at him.
Yeah.
He remind me of Don Rickles, man. I swear. Look at him.
That nigga's sundowning right now.
Look at him.
Yep.
He don't understand.
Here's something that
we're gonna win. I feel real good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna win.
We're gonna win. Listen.
Kamala's dumb.
And how he got all that
dumb.
money in these ill-fitting ass suits?
This is the shit that fucked me up, right? I'm looking at all the red states that just said we rolling with Trump. No policy. No nothing. Just deport the immigrants.
Get them out of here.
And that's it.
They're eating cats and dogs.
227 and 153 now.
Where the cats at?
This motherfucker literally was performing the fellatio act on the microphone live on stage. He also stood on stage and told the world that his 19-year-old son was a virgin.
Yep.
All Barron Trump want to do is exist in this world. I don't even think he want people to know you related to him.
I think they said Barron Trump got a problem. Like he has a real problem. Like he has a...
Like he could be on the spectrum, which is okay.
A psychotic problem, no.
I mean...
MSNBC got a count.
What they saying?
His mama, his daddy, I don't fucking know.
185 is the count for them.
So if it's 230 to 185, if she gets 90 more, 95 more, she wins. And that's going to come from Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
All right, I want to play something. Can I
Go
play
ahead,
something?
play it.
Wisconsin.
We got like 9 more minutes left.
Bad things are happening. I'm sorry. Birds like you never saw. It's a very, if you love birds, you'll start to weep. But it's just the craziest thing. They ruin our plains and fields. They're killing our whales. You know, the whales are coming in. I think we had one. Put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it.
Killing the whales.
You know, when the guns are trained on her face. Hannibal Lecter, how great an actor was he? Silence of the Lambs. Who the hell else would even remember that? I have a great memory. But they always hit me. I don't bring it up too much because I have to take such a... He brought up Hannibal Lecter.
He was
Down 10 yards to
sundowning.
my left, and there's a shark over there. So I have a choice of electrocution or shark. You know what I'm going to take? Electrocution. I will take electrocution every single time.
Oh, my
He
God.
took showers with the other pros. They came out of there. They said, "Oh my God." You know, it's a little strange. I'm a pretty smart guy. I have genetics. Do you believe in genetics? I do. You know. Fast racehorses produce fast racehorses, whether you like it or not. To get me, somebody would have to shoot through the fake news. And I don't mind that so much. I said, Bobby, you work on women's health, you work on health, you work on what we eat, you work on pesticides. We'll put Herschel Walker in charge of that little sucker, okay? And we are going to, we're going to do that. It's all 2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17. That's the whole ball game. Where the Spirit of the Lord, right? Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And here there is Liberty College, but Liberty University. But it is so true. You know, when you think, and that's really, Is that the one? Is that the one you like? I think that's the one.
Even to cite a verse that
No,
you like.
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible.
But one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite.
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics. Cards are back with a bang. Series 2, the new collection features incredible artwork of me as a rock star and also as a monster truck.
I'm done.
So the school board election here in Chicago is not faring well for Johnson and the Chicago Teachers Union.
It's not?
Nope. It's the latest report.
Do they have?
Let me read this real quick. If you are invested in presidential popular vote politics, white women are swinging the vote. White women voted Trump over a white woman and Hillary Clinton, and they're voting for Trump. They're voting Trump over a biracial woman and Kamala Harris. White women, regardless of their actions, politics and sexism, white women love Trump.
And black men.
It ain't that they love Trump. It's just they love white supremacy.
That's it.
Which is why
I mean, but I ain't gonna get into how a lot of black men are some of the biggest perpetuators of white supremacy, but we'll carry on. Like real shit. I don't find it hard to believe that a bunch of white women voted for Donald Trump.
The failure of Merrick Garland not to prosecute Trump immediately after January 6th is going to be historical failure of epic proportions. That motherfucking Tito's kicked in.
Yeah.
Brazil did this with Bolsonaro, and they beat back the far right through muscular democracy. Here we go. If Kamala Harris doesn't win this election, it would be 100% black men's fault because they're being willfully ignorant and dumb from a black guy. Meanwhile, white women in Pennsylvania and Georgia, respectively, white men 28% voted, 24% for the vice president, 74 for Trump. White women, 69. Black men, 81. Black men came out. They came out to support. Black men came out to support in Pennsylvania and Georgia. It was white women, as usual. Like, white women did it again. Did it last election? Or did the election back in 16?
They did
right?
in 2016. They voted for Trump, despite his.
That's
sexual...
who you blame.
We blame white women.
That's it.
And white men too. So these white women are married to white men.
They are not listening to their. They are listening to their husbands.
I mean, I just don't know what y'all expect when we still a minority and white people outnumber us.
I think they gave North Carolina.
I think that's behind.
Well, guys, this was fun.
Democrats are now favored to flip control of the U.S. House, according to the Decision Desk headquarters election polls.
So they saying they gonna win it?
Chance to control the House, Dems 58%, GOP 42%.
That ain't what the election results looking like.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming up. 141 and 172.
Turns out a lot more Americans are attracted to racism and misogyny than are attracted to competence and democracy. I hope these people get what they deserve.
232 Trump, 211 Kamala Harris. According to,
say it again.
According to Fox News.
Say it again, one more time.
232 Donald Trump, 211 Kamala Harris. According to Fox News, their predictions of the electoral.
That's how many away from 270 for her?
59. 38 for him.
She's gonna pull it out.
It's gonna be close. I told y'all 6 months ago it's gonna be close.
That means she has to win everything.
And that means it's gonna be a civil war if he wins. You thought January 6th was bad.
CTU is on track to win just one third of the competitive seats on the board.
That's what they was talking about, yeah.
And the 9 competitive races, 9 CTU candidates are leading the 6. Johnson and his political machine have become toxic. Austin Berg.
Yeah.
Toxic, huh? He used the word toxic.
TOXIC.
I need your help. Yeah, I've been dying this season.
Don't feel bad. Everybody has.
I lost the points yesterday, though.
Monday night game?
Yeah. I mean, I tied 3 weeks in a row, and it all came down to fucking points.
Another projection by CNN.
North Carolina.
So, yeah, they behind. Yeah.
That's one battleground.
Well, it's looking like he's going to win Georgia, maybe.
How many does she need? 3, right?
Huh?
How many battleground states she need?
She needs to win Pennsylvania, and she needs to win
Wisconsin.
Arizona.
And Wisconsin.
You want me to play this?
What? Yeah.
Go ahead.
See what she's talking about.
Yeah, Jake, remember when I told you a few hours ago that it was going to be seen as a gut check for the Trump campaign? Listen here, it's a bit of a delay, but your call is playing right now over the loudspeakers in the room, Jake. You can hear the party here, the partygoers gathered at the convention center here in West Palm Beach cheering as your call is coming on the screen. They have been glued to CNN for the last several moments, watching John King at the map, going over each of these numbers. But North Carolina is an important benchmark for the Trump campaign because they were watching it to get a gut check for how they believed the rest of the evening could go. And I can tell you that what I'm hearing from Trump campaign sources is they are increasingly confident as the night is going on, still not certain, of course, watching those very important blue wall states and to see what they look like. And so that is going to be the big question here as they continue to keep an eye on Pennsylvania, on Michigan, on Wisconsin, and as this is moving forward. Jake, I will tell you that we're seeing more people from the Mar-a-Lago party come over here to the Trump headquarters where this party is going to be held. But also, some Republicans are flying into Palm Beach. We just heard from House Speaker Mike Johnson, who was watching the results come in with his constituents back in Shreveport. He is now headed here tonight because he is predicting a bigger Republican margin in the House, a Republican takeover of the Senate, and he says he believes a Republican is going to win the White House, therefore Donald Trump, Jake. Obviously, still waiting to see, but a noticeable shift here in the mood at the Trump headquarters.
All right, Caitlin Collins in West Palm Beach at Trump HQ. Thank you so much. So, the first of the 7 battleground states to fall, CNN projecting North Carolina for Donald Trump.
This was the most probable pickup for Kamala Harris, if that was the world in which we were living. That is why Donald Trump went down there multiple times in the last 24, 48 hours of the campaign.
He stayed down there.
And it clearly did not happen for Kamala Harris. And Trump, he's telling his people, I'm told, and just like we heard from Caitlin, that this is something that portends well for the future. We don't know what it means for the other states, but what we do know is it's even more evidence that that blue wall is the path for Kamala Harris.
And that path is
just more and more narrow. I think we're
projection. Pennsylvania and Michigan will hold for Harris. Wisconsin might not, but Nevada and Arizona will likely save the day. Harris still wins over 270 electoral votes. North Carolina and Georgia losses don't matter as much. Dems also take the House. Here we go. In terms of votes yet to be counted, she's still +2 of what is needed to win Pennsylvania, given the outstanding votes still remaining in Pennsylvania. We got hope. Got hope, nigga.
Got hope.
Got hope, nigga. Rewind. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight on the special election podcast. Shout out to my man at the Claudius. Came up with the whole great idea of this for us to do this. Shout out to my main man Jeff the Illis.
Yes.
Guala Guala delegation he is half of. His Latino parts. His Latino delegation let us down. He has to get them back in order. Thank you. His black side.
Black side.
Oh, black, y'all. Yeah, keep going. The whole thing. Throw the fist up, nigga. Jeff the Illis, get your Latino part in order.
Man.
Bombs. Hey.
Puerto Rican nation, man. Y'all, hold on, let me say this, man. The Puerto Rican nation. He called y'all garbage out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all must have forgot 2020 he threw the fucking paper towel.
He also said in 2020 that their president ought to be ashamed of themselves after Hurricane Maria. He said that. Standing on the podium in front of a microphone.
This man.
He sundown at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, okay?
And the Puerto Rican, some of our Puerto Rican delegation is rolling with this man. No good.
Anybody been to Puerto Rico since Hurricane Maria?
No.
'Cause that shit still ain't recovered.
Probably won't. Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Coach Moses.
God damn.
Came through for the special politics because politics means a lot to him. I respect that. Politics means a lot to Jeff the Illis too. But both these guys came through and gave their takes and everything. Shout out to my main girl Delcia. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me back.
Missed you today. I missed you. I'm glad you were able to come on as a guest.
I'm only here because I work from home tomorrow. If I had to go into the office, I wouldn't be fucking with you and I don't have any concept of fucking time ass.
Damn.
Cause I'm gonna get you at 7:30 turned into 8 motherfucking 12.
Damn.
And then you got people waiting on you and shit. I don't do that shit. That's got to be a Pisces man thing because I be the fuck on time.
Once again, she gives great insight.
It's 95 degrees.
I mean, I am talking about how
Oh, shit.
I was in Mexico City and the motherfucker was mad. I was like, hey, play that TGIF because it's lit.
Make sure y'all watch that Meg Thee Stallion documentary too, because we talking about that on Thursday.
Okay, cool. Shout out to Delcia who came through. She gave the woman's perspective. It wasn't what I expected, but hey, that's Delcia no matter what.
Can I leave with a little parting advice for men?
Go ahead.
Hop the fuck up out y'all Cinderella era and get back to being Prince Charming. Stop trying to fake sleep so bitches could pull y'all draws to the side and play with y'all little coochie. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. You want bitches to pull up, open doors, bring flowers, pay for meals and shit? No. I'm not Prince Charming. These other hoes is not Prince Charming. Stop being Cinderella. That was it.
that nigga was rocking. What? He liked that.
I'm dead ass. The dude gonna ask me that I found him attractive. Not now, I don't. I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do? Pull your drawers to the side while you fake sleep, play with your Gucci.
True. As Jamal was saying.
Then I tried to laugh like it was a joke, but clearly he knew I was for real. So that was probably the end of that. But
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Take us out, B.
All right. This is the portion of the show where it ends. We still won't know who the president is until about 4 or 5 days. But on that note, thank you, America. Save your guns.
Oh my God.
Politics as usual.
And 4. Excuse me.
You have no concept of time.
We still online?
Just stand by. Wait for